With Brooksaw Antiques today, we have this 1941 Royal Quiet De Luxe vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up at the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. Margins are located behind this flip panel, and you just push the button and move it. And this is your left margin, and this is your right margin. I'm going to set this right one on 75, and the left one's close to 0. A little crooked, it's okay, now that's good. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit the line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch forward, it skips 2. That works good. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, there's a switch on the right side. Just flip it over to the left and there's a red dot indicating that you're printing the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move it all the way to the right. That prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're actually going to just move that all the way to the left to print red. Beautiful typing machine. And a fun fact is this was the exact model that Ernest Hemingway used for some of his novels, and he considered it his favorite typewriter. I'm not sure exactly what year his was, but they made this same model from 1940, I believe, up to 1948 or so. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Shift on each side and shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left works great. Tab on the top right, we have a manual tab set on this. You set from the back. Right now they're set on intervals of 10 or 15, I think. And what you do is you just hit that tab button and it just stops at each one of those tabs, and you can set them kind of just like the margins where you just push them in and move them and lock them in anywhere on this rack. That works good. Below the tab button is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release and it will allow you to go all the way to the end. We're going to move that color back to the middle so we print black. And open the hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on this left side, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, there's a switch on the left side here. Flip that to the left. It'll pull counterclockwise to the left. If you push it to the right, it pulls clockwise to the right, and that's the direction we want it to go. Let me thread that again. That was a little off. It was a little tangled up in there, so now it's threaded right. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage release lever. Extremely smooth. That one on the left too, behind the knob, super smooth. And this has a magic margin on the left. That's when I think they first started implementing those. Some of the later models have them on both sides. And what you do is if you just put the cursor where you want that left margin to be, and you flip the switch forward, and it sends that margin to that spot. And if you want to move it to the edge, you just hold the magic margin and move the carriage at the same time. That works good. On the left side of the knob is this disables the spacing, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And the same concept with this lever here, you flip that forward and it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You flip it back and you get those clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.